Testing, testing. Okay. I don't know if I'm live yet. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, we're live. We're live. So, excuse me. Tonight I'm going to bring you a game. This is the Gold Master, and let me check my channel and make sure that this is the Gold Master. The title of this is the Gold Master from Out of the Park Baseball 18, and we have game is coming out officially on Friday. Today it's the open beta, the Gold Master, for those of us who pre-ordered. And in fact, if you like what you see, you can pre-order it right now. You can go order it right now, and you can get a link and start playing tonight. So I just opened it up, and I watched a little bit of a video, but after I got home from work, while I was doing a little bit of my workout there. But here's the main screen, and you can see we've got the game. We've got a number of things here. You can import your old game if you have a franchise you've been running for a while. Let me explain first what this is. This is a sports management game. This is take franchise mode from MLB The Show and put it on steroids. And that's what it is. You manage, there's no, stick skills here. Your skills are based on how you manage your team, what players you use, etc. How you manage budgets, how you manage your farm teams, how you, they say, choose your lineups, make trades, whatever, build your roster. And it offers you quite a few options. One of the things it offers you that MLB The Show doesn't, is history. You can go back and play, I think it goes back to the late 19th century, okay? So you want to play, the great Yankee teams versus, let's say, your favorite team's World Series year and see how they would have done. You could do that here. The other thing is they've added the Negro Leagues, so you can do things like play the great Negro League teams against some of the MLB teams of those eras. You could say, what if the owners in baseball didn't act like a bunch of jerks in those days and said, you know what, we want the best 25 players on the team, and we don't care if they're black, white, pink, or purple polka dots. We're not going to get into that. We don't care about race, and would sign some of these great Negro League players such as Josh Gibson and Cool Papa Bell and Satchel Paige in his prime. Of course, Mr. Page did end up playing later on in his career, I believe in his 40s, and even pitched a few innings in when he was in his 60s, but and effectively, by the way. So you can do that. That is brand new this year. And the other thing's new. Let's start a new standard game. When they talk about a game, they talk about a league. So now, this is challenge mode. This is also new. This lets you, excuse me, this lets you, go up against the other players playing this game and see how well you're doing. Of course, puts restrictions, so you can't like edit players and make them, much better, or kind of do things that you do that some people like to do when they're playing on their own, and so they win. No, you got to play by the rules here if you're doing challenge mode. So let's enable it. I'm all about that. And notice all the leagues that are available. So I'm going to do the Major League Baseball, Japan. We like Japan. We know those are good players. We know Australia. Let's see, Cuba. So let's pick a few. We want Mexico, and let's do Korea. And now what that'll do, the name of my game. So this is, we'll just call it Beta Game 1. Beta Game 1, because this is still not the final build against. This is the Gold Master, as you can see in the title. Let me get here so I can look at my stuff a little bit more. So hello, if anyone, whoever is viewing. So we're now starting our game, and you can see it takes a little bit of time to load everything in. The history, like I said, is great. As I was saying on my stream yesterday when I was streaming MLB The Show 16, last year when I played this game, I realized, they have players. I mean, if a guy is in the Sabre statistics, he excuse me, he's in this game. So one of my close friends, her dad played in the Dodger organization late 40s, and I went on a hunt to see if I can find him in game. Unfortunately, he didn't quite get far enough to get into the Sabre database, so he's not in game, but I tried. And I need to select my team. Let's give him the name I like, which is, give him a name. And that's fine. Gym and manager, and of course I'm a Mets fan, so we will find the New York Mets here. There we go. Choose your team and start the game. Okay. So, this is our New York Mets, and of course, what's today in the game? In game, it is notice we don't have a whole huge amount of money for free agents. $9 million is not a whole heck of a lot. So today is, okay. Excuse me. I'm still getting over something here. Today is March 25th, so it's this coming Saturday. Let's look at the manager's office. And manager's news and mail. So we want to reach the playoffs. Sign Gary Blunt. Acquire a team leader. Okay. Control and autoplay. So this is where you can control what you play. Um, and minor league, yeah, we'll let the minor league managers handle that. Let's see. So I pretty much have it set up to do everything. Manage your notes, manage your news and mail. As we get your information, your notes and tasks. So let's meet our team. And here are our top players, of course. Jonas Cepedes, Noah Syndergaard, Jacob DeGrom, of course. They don't quite look like him, but this is not known for their player likenesses. This is not MLB The Show, graphically. You're not going to see that at all. But that's not the point of this game. It will be interesting to see how the actual in-game looks compared to last year. I have not seen it yet, so here's our assistant GM, our bench coach. We have a pretty good market, good loyalty, good interest. Not a whole lot for free agents. David Wright's been injured a lot, and it's probably good to, might want to think about getting another third baseman. Might want to think about, I would say, we need a right fielder. We've got a great left fielder. So Curtis Granderson's getting older, so we need to look at him. And of course, in real life, he does quite a bit for the community. We have some prospects. This Gesselman, Saponik, Dominic Smith. I don't know if these guys are real or if they're made up. I'm not sure what their if they are making, if they have the rights to minor league players. I know in MLB The Show, they don't have, they can't put a player in game until he's played in at least one major league game, I believe is the rule in terms of their licensing. So we've got team chemistry. They're all kind of neutral. I'm not sure what this is. Our captain is, okay, leaders. This is interesting. Bad relationship. That is very interesting. Because everyone looks kind of neutral. Let's see. So here's our roster. Our active roster. We've got... Do we have 25? Looks like we might have more. 40-man roster. And of course, Zach Wheeler is his status. Injured out for 7 weeks. Yeah, typical. Here's our minor leagues. So, if we look at this team, we've got some good players. We got Seth Lago. We've got Dominic Smith, Gavin Chinichi, shortstop, Brandon Nemo. And these are young guys. Some of them already have contracts, major league contracts. So you can see all their double A team. So these are also guys who may have a lot of potential in the future. So let's go back to the Mets and home, and see, this is our front office. Remember, they're going to take in revenue from more than just ticket sales. They got swag, they got stuff they sell at the park, etc. You can see we have a bunch of free agents coming up. And the ones we're really worried about are Addison Reed, Jay Bruce, Lucas Duda, Neil Walker, Curtis Granderson. So, when do these come due? Okay. So let's go to my manager's office. And my goal is to re-sign Jeremy Blevins, acquire a team leader. Okay. So, let's look at this. See, we have MLB. Off-season center. Find the player. Find hitters. Let's see. We want a team leader. So how you can find personalities, but it looks like we really need a right fielder, believe, and let's see what we get. So we got some people from Notice to All Trades. Let's look at him. Personality makeup. Now, we were looking for a particular personality trait. He's adored by fans. Let's see. Now, he might be interesting. He's hasn't played for that long, but he's kind of out there, been hasn't played for that long, but he's getting up there a little bit. I don't know if you can search on so he's played a lot of years in the minors, and he's just the last 3 years been getting up there. So probably not what we're looking for. Anyway, that's something I need to look for as a team leader. Excuse me. So let's go back. Team home screen. And why don't we go to our, let's look at our lineup. We've got lineup versus righty. That looks, now that's interesting that we have Jay Bruce and not Michael Conforto. Let's look at ratings. Okay. Very similar. They're very, very similar. They're both left-handed hitters. He's better at bunting. He's a little bit better defensively. He's a tiny bit faster. He's about the same in terms of stealing. So I think this is going to work for us, this lineup. And versus the left-hander, we go slightly different. As you can see, graphical depth chart. And you can see what we got going on here. Very interesting. So, I thought we had another first baseman, but maybe we don't have him any. We had, I can't remember his name, but, alright, so let's play a game. Let's get a game in. Here's our schedule. Play. Autoplay until next game. And you can see it's simming up to our next game. That's interesting. That you can see the little fat toys. Okay. And so it's opening day. They want us to reach the playoffs. We've got this Gilsman, right-handed pitcher. Interesting. Okay. Finished today. Let it do that. And we're going to play our game at Atlanta. Or are they at... Well, we'll find out. Now, let's see what they did in terms of... okay. So let's see what we need to change. When viewing in 3D mode on a short PB. Let's see. Options. Alright. So, let's start the game. And we're at Citi Field and preparing to start. You can see our lineup right here. And like I said, this is not known for its graphics. We've got 1 out and 2 out. Oh dear. Hang on, you're not seeing it. I forgot that it doesn't like, let's see if I can get this. Options. Okay. If I can get rid of 3D, there we go. broadcast view. Now we'll go. Now hopefully you'll see it now. There we go. So we got a 1, 2, 3 inning, and now it's our turn. Juan Lagares is up. And gets on. Now let's look at Lagares. He might be able to steal, but what we're going to do is do a hit and run with, see what we can do. Get some contact here. I do not want him to steal. Off Jay Bruce's home run. Okay, so we got one out. And Cepedes is up. And 2 down, Lucas Duda. Another home run. So we got 2 out, none on, Neil Walker up. And we get on, and where is Lucas Duda? Oh no, sorry, Neil Walker. He's on second with Travis DeAlmond, the catcher. And that ends the inning, but we get out to a nice lead. We'll see what happens. Okay. We got man on first. And when we got man on first, we want to go double play depth and see if we can end the inning on one hit. Swing. Well, so much for that. Let's go back to normal depth. So we got man on third, 2 out. Let's see what we can do here. Struck him out, and we get him. We don't let him score. Cabrera's up. And that'll be the first out. And Syndergaard. Two down. On Lagares to start her off. Top of the order. And he gets a single. And Wilmer Flores. Okay. End of the second. Top of the third. The guy gets Ozzy. And now Julio Teheran, the pitcher. And he gets a single. Okay, let's go to double play depth. We want to here we go with Jay Bruce, who hit a home run on his first time up. And he does it again. God, I hope he does this in real life. Cepedes. Yeah. One down, Lucas Duda. With one out, and Neil Walker. Travis Bauman, and that'll end the inning. So we're now up 4-0, and we have to face Matt Kemp. Great play by Jay Bruce in the field. Another strikeout. 2 down in the top of the 4th. He's thrown close to 60 pitches already. Cabrera. And that's 1 out. And Noah Syndergaard. This flies out, 2 out, no one on. 1 Lagares. And an infield hit. And Wilmer Flores. Let's see. He got thrown out. How's Wilmer Flores contact? Let's... So, top of the 5th. Again, we have to start watching pitches here. One down. Ruiz is up. Fly out. The second baseman, Albies. He is having quite a game from the guard. Jay Bruce, who's been having a terrific game. And he gets a single. Cepedes. got man on second. Man on. Okay, Bruce is on second. Cepedas is still up. And Bruce is now on third with 1 out. And we got Lucas Duda up. So we get another run. In second. Neil Walker is up. No men on. 2 out. And that ends the inning. So how's Syndergaard doing? He's done 75 pitches. So he's got another maybe 2 innings in him. We're going to continue to watch. You don't want to overdo it. And infield hit for Marquez, who is their right fielder. Let's go to double play depth. See if we can get this guy. Where am I? Double play depth. Man on first and second. 1 out. Again, we're going to go to double play depth because if we can get the double play, we can end the inning right there. Okay. Now we got bases loaded. 1 out. And he's thrown 83 pitches. Come on, Syndergaard, get yourself out of this. I better start doing something. Let's see what we got in terms of our... He's getting tired. So, let's get... Jeremy Blevins in the bullpen. I just want to get out. Okay. We got 2 out. And we're just not doing it. Come on, we got to get that one last out. Now it's 3-5, 4-5. Alright. We got 2 out. We got man on second. Just got to get this one guy. Maybe it's time to bring in... Oh, come on. I'm waiting too much. But I want to give that guy a chance to warm up, and I want to use a pinch hitter. He's just getting pounded. Just need that one more out so I can have, well, maybe it's time. We need to end it right now. So we're going to bring him in. Probably should have done this before. And we're probably going to have to pinch it for Brett Bevins. So let's look at what we got on our bullpen here. View all pitchers. Let's see. Let's look at pitching ratings. We still have Addison, Reed, and Familia. Let's put Reed in the bullpen. And Cabrera. And now let's go New York substitutions. And we need a pinch hitter right now. Well, who do we got? We got Michael Conforto. Let him pinch it. See if he can do anything. And he gets on. Okay, Lagares. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Addison Reed. No. Yes. Alright. So, let's see. And this is not looking good. Just not having any luck here tonight. We're doing well, and we got 2 on. Now they got to take me out to the ball game. How do you like that? So let's see if we can get some hits. All right. Jay Bruce. Okay, Potatoes. We may tie this thing up. We got man on third. We got one out, and Lucas Duda's up. We're gonna keep him there. Hopefully Neil Walker will be able to bring him in. Okay, we caught up. So let's see how Addison Reed's doing. He's thrown 22 pitches. And he may be able to get through this inning. He may not. Let's see what happens. Two down. That's it. Now let's go back to our bullpen. We need someone in the bullpen. All pitchers. So we'll go get him ready. And we're going to pinch it. All that. We got Curtis Granderson still on the bench. So he may be the one that we call on at the bottom of the eighth. Now we got Reed up. We're going to do a substitution. We're going to bring in who have we now used? Curtis Granderson for Addison Reed. Nice. Okay, Juan LeGarrett's with one out. Let's see if we and let's see what happens. One down. Two down. Three down. No? That's a hit. With two down. And three down. Okay. Now we're getting to the heart of our lineup. Okay. Bruce has played very well today. The Peters. Do we want to hit and run? How fast is slow? Not that fast. Okay, now it's up to Lucas Duda. If he can bring that run in, if he gets out, we go to extra innings. This is not good. Alright, let's go to double play depth and see if we can get a double play and end the inning. Probably it. Now we're still behind. And we gotta start thinking about who's gonna come in. What do I have left? Pitching wise. I'll put him in. He's probably my best bet. Alright. Come on. We need some hits. Alright, now we need another pinch hitter. Who do I have left? Who can hit? Jose Reyes is the only guy, so he's going to have to come in. Hello. So that was the ball game. We did really well, and then I really blew it. I should have taken Syndergaard out much sooner than I did, and I didn't. I was hoping he can get that one more out, and it didn't work out so hot. But that was quite a game. So I get some achievements. Ooh. So you can see, let's save this. Gotta save your games here. Very important. So let's finish today. And look at this. So you can get a feel for this game and what it's like. Again, very managerial oriented. And you could see he did not have a great game, but I was a little too slow to go to the bullpen. Now, of course, we can go back to the start screen and Now we save the game. So you could see playing a historical season. You can import. So I have my Dodgers 1948. So let's bring that in. Let's see what happens. Dodgers 38-18 and import it. Yes. So what I did is I'm importing. This is something you can do in game. Is you can actually import saves, which makes sense for a historic one, perhaps. Not, I wouldn't do it with the new ones. I want to start new. So they have the World Baseball Championship going on now, and the Netherlands is behind Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's leading 3-2. So you can see here's another thing. My Brooklyn team wasn't doing so hot. Manager's office. The funny thing when you do the historic is they give these guys modern facial hair. And it's like, seriously? Bob Fella? Since when did Bob Fella have a soul patch? I think that's what it... No, it's not soul. I don't know what they call that beard, that little beard at the bottom there. But the facial hair is kind of funny because they're putting modern facial hair on guys from the 40s. But that's okay. Let's save this. We're not going to play a game now because it's getting late and I got to end the stream here. But hopefully my one viewer, I don't know if that's me looking at my preview or I have a viewer. If I do, hello. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.